Continuation of the adverbs that we started on Friday. The 3 classes ended in different places, so I believe everything I've got on the screen right now everyone has seen. Some of you have already seen the first thing that I will write. I want to call your attention to one detail that I think I forgot to talk about on Friday, and that's that there's no agreement with adverbs, masculine, feminine, singular, or plural. So what you see here for the adverb, here, etc., that's the only form of it, and you don't need to make any agreement with those. So continuing with your list of adverbs, the first group here are the exceptions, where it's neither based on the masculine or the feminine form of the adjective. It just has a different one. Typically that's because of pronunciation. So in the case of bref and brève, what you're going to do is add an I to give you brièvement, which means briefly. Gentil, gentille, it's going to drop a syllable, drops the L's. Oops, started to write it. As I said, the L. Gentiment, and remember that's a false cognate, it has nothing to do with gentle. It means nice, so nicely for the adverb. In the case of intense, it's going to add an accent mark to give you intensément, which means intensely. The third group, you're going to be changing the ending a little bit. So if it ends in ANT or ENT, you're changing that ending, those 3 letters, to AMMENT or EMMENT. So in the case of intelligent, it gives you intelligemment with 2 M's, intelligently or smartly. Brillamment, the adjective brillant means loud, so it makes the adverb loudly. Constamment, constantly. And suffisamment, sufficiently. Over on the back of the paper, you've got the adjectives, les adverbes, qui ne se terminent pas en ment. So just like in English, we've got some adverbs that don't follow the regular ending. The best example in English is well. It's an adverb. It modifies how someone does something, but it doesn't end in ly, which is actually the first example here. So bien is the adverb for well, and what we're going to use that for is anytime we're modifying a verb. So it's in English, we have a lot of issues with good and well. Good should be modifying a noun, and well should be modifying a verb. It's how something is done. Mal is sort of the opposite. Badly, again, modifying how something is done. So someone is a bad singer, but someone sings badly. Mieux is what we say for the comparative. Instead of saying plus bien, we use the word mieux instead, which means better. And it's better that's describing an action. Someone does something better than someone else does. Pire is similar to that. So instead of saying plus mal, more badly, we use pire to mean worse. And again, modifying an action. Vite is the same as the adjective and the adverb, and it means fast. So also in English, we don't say fastly, we say fast for the adverb. The last detail with these adverbs is where they go in the sentence, le placement. And when you've got a present tense verb, like in the first one, you've got the subject, le garçon. I'm going to zoom in on this so I can write notes here. You've got le garçon is the subject. You've got cuisine is the verb, and bien is the adverb, which is coming immediately after the verb. Same thing in the next one. Subject, je. Fait is the verb. Premièrement is your adverb. So you've got subject, verb, adverb in these present tense sentences. And we'll make a note here that those are the present tense for these two. When you've got the passé composé for these two right here, you've got est-ce que les élèves, so there's your subject, les élèves, ont vraiment étudié. So ont and étudié together make the passé composé of the verb, but you're splitting your passé composé with your adverb. You're putting the vraiment in between the helping verb and the past participle. And the response to that, no, ils ont brièvement étudié. So brièvement is your adverb there that's splitting your ont helping verb and your étudier past participle. The last thing on this page is actually what you're going to do for your first homework assignment. And so we're going to call this les devoirs. So you are going to complete that and you're going to send it back to me. I haven't done much with submitting things on Google Classroom before, so I have it set up to be an assignment that you'll turn in Whether you take this and put it into Notability to fill it out and then send it back, upload it from Notability, or whether you do this on paper, take a picture. You've got a paper copy of this that you can take a picture of that, whichever format works best for you. This is all trial and error. I haven't done this before. So make sure you get this uploaded by Thursday at midnight. I'm going to give you 2 school days until midnight to get things submitted, and then I'll get them in PowerSchool graded. And then I will post an answer key to this on Thursday. The first thing I post will be an answer key to this so you can check your work. I still want you to send it to me so that I can see that it's done, but rather than me correcting everyone's homework, I'll post an answer key on Thursday, and then I'll post a quiz. It's not going to be a normal quiz. It's going to be a different type of assignment that we'll call a quiz, but I'll post that on Thursday, and then we'll move along with our regularly scheduled things. So please, as always, reach out to me through email if you've got any questions, and I'll do my best to help you over email.